Today we're going to learn about a bar graph. We're going to learn what is a bar graph and how do I make a bar graph. So to answer the question, what is a bar graph? A bar graph takes information, like we're going to count these insects, and it puts it into a little graph down here in bars so that you can quickly see how many. So let's do this together. I'm going to tap on my pen. A bar graph always has a title, and our title today is Insects I See, and it always has a label. So here we have bugs and bees and flies and butterflies. So the first thing I want to do when I'm making a bar graph is I want to cross and count the information. So let's cross and count bugs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we are going to show that on this graph, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a little mark in each of the boxes for 6. I'm going to start at the left and I'm going to go to the right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And this helps me see how many I have, and then I can go back and I can color in the whole row. You're going to have a chance to do this in just a little bit. Okay, so the next insect that I'm going to graph are the bees. So let's cross and count the bees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Again, I'm going to make a little mark left to right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then I'll color in that whole row. Okay, the next one is the fly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 flies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I color it in. Okay, and the last one is our butterflies. Let's cross and count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I almost missed one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then go back and you can color it in. After I'm finished coloring this in, you'll be able to see which insect I had the most of. So when I look at my graph, I can see that I had the most bees on my graph. So it's hard to see that in the picture at the top. It's hard to see that I had bees. But when I look at this graph, at this bar graph, I can see that the bar here is much longer. Okay, let's look at the next page. Sometimes a bar graph goes from the bottom to the top. So again, what we're going to do is we're going to cross and count, and then we'll color in the boxes. So first it looks like we have fish. So let's look over here and cross and count the fish. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it looks like we have 5 fish. So on this bar graph, I'm going to start at the bottom and go from bottom to the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I would color in this column. If it goes from the bottom to the top, it's called a column. If it goes from the left to the right, we call it a row. All right, try to stay in the lines. I know it's hard on these screens. Okay, the next one is a snake. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then color in your whole column so you can see the bar. Next we have dogs. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, make sure you're going from the bottom to the top. Make sure that you're not skipping any spaces. Okay. When you're building a column, when you're building a bar graph, kind of think about it like a tower. Build it from the bottom to the top. Okay, and the last one are cats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we'll color that in. When I get finished with this bar graph, you'll see that I have my information organized, and it's easy to see that the most pet shop pets that there were snakes. It's easy to see that when I'm using a bar graph. I could say the fewest pet shop pets were dogs. So let's review what we've learned about bar graphs. A bar graph organizes information using bars so you can quickly show how many things. How do you make a bar graph? Well, first you need a title and you need labels. You need to cross and count. And then you either need to color the matching row from left to right or color the matching column from bottom to top.